Welcome back to Carving Fairways. Today, we are taking a peek at North Valley in Inver Grove Heights, Minnesota, using the 2025 Masters Worlds layout. This layout is certainly going to be a birdie battle, as there is a little something for everyone. Whether you're teeing off under championship pressure or just chasing chains, these 18 holes will have you testing precision, creativity, and nerve. Let's dive in and scope out every birdie line before the world's best arrive. Hole 1 is a par 3 at 182 feet that's a straight up putter or mid-range throw right at the basket. Keep it flat and smooth. Watch the lone tree guarding the left edge and don't flirt with the path on the right or you'll find OB. A clean release here sets you up with an easy tap-in birdie and gets you rolling. Hole 2 is a par 3 at 215 feet. This hole tests your tunnel vision. Two guardian trees stand sentinel halfway down the fairway. Grip a straight flying disc, line up the narrow gap, and let it cruise past those trunks. If you clear the trees cleanly, you'll be rewarded with a comfy landing inside the circle for another birdie. Hole 3 has an angled approach that demands finesse. This par 3 at 187 feet has trees that flank both sides, so opt for a slower speed mid-range to avoid flinging into the rough. A gentle forehand turnover, controlled hyzer release will let your disc drift right into the circle and save you from standing in the leafy greens. Hole 4 is a par 3 at 180 feet with two viable lines, but the big tree strategy steals the show. Send your mid-range just right of the trunk, let it skip off the fairway, and watch it settle softly near the pin. Hit your line spot on, and you're in prime circle 1 position for another birdie chance. Hole 5 is our first par 4 at 369 feet, a classic two-shot hole with dual landing zones. My go-to, a straight shot aimed at the temporary pin, making sure to stay clear of the fence side OB, and setting up a secondary straight upshot to the basket. Alternatively, a hyzer backhand to the left landing zone still leaves you with another angle to attack the basket for a birdie. Either way, attack this one with two crisp throws. Hole 6 is a par 3 at 198 feet. With a backhand turnover, make sure to hug the corridor down the left side for safety. If you slip right, you'll be wrestling through dense underbrush. Land in the left gap, then pitch up with a gentle approach. This hole practically gives you a birdie if you stick to the line. Hole 7 is a par 3 at 213 feet. You need to clear some low-hanging branches off the tee before the fairway opens up. A wide backhand with a slight hyzer angle avoids the right side overhang and carries straight into the circle. From there, you can hit a nice clean putt to hopefully get another birdie. Hole 8 is a par 3 at 121 feet. This steep downhill action demands respect. Use a stable putter or straight flying mid and land just short of the top basket. This green zips fast, so overshooting means a tricky comeback. Stick it within the circle and breeze in for a tap-in birdie. Hole 9 is a par 3 at 224 feet. Favor the left side to dodge trouble. Venture right, and you're confronting a forest of frustration. A smooth mid-range thrown flat lands you softly on a quick green, leaving you with an easy circle 1 look. Par safe here, and birdie's the goal. Hole 10 is a par 3 at 280 feet, one of the more challenging pars in the front nine. You need either a powerful forehand bomber or flexing turnover backhand. The fairway slopes gently downhill toward a forgiving green, so trust your release and aim just inside the top of the hill. Nail the landing and celebrate snagging the elusive birdie on this hole. Hole 11 is a par 3 at 282 feet, a long par 3 with two guarding trees bracketing the basket. Land on either side for a clear C2 look. This hillside green won't punish slight off throws, so give it a good rip and attack away. Hole 12 is a par 3 at 274 feet that plays closer to 260 downhill through a leafy tunnel. Anything veering right gets tricky. Work to send your disc flexing straight or airing to the left side of the hill. Your best bet has you landing near the risers where you can aggressively hit the basket as the green is forgiving. Hole 13 is a par 3 at 210 feet. This first right bush loves to gobble discs, so make sure you stick just to the left of it. A nice stable mid-range will have you landing within the circle and again attacking for birdie. Hole 14 is a par 4 at 386 feet and amps up the challenge. You've got a pretty demanding tunnel shot right out of the gate and need to make sure you're landing past this initial bridge to give yourself an aggressive upshot. Any kick to the right and you land in a pond. On the left you've got unstable footing. After that you're able to give yourself much more room to work with a nice upshot landing within the circle for your potential birdie. Hole 15 is a par 3 at 221 feet, and this one has got a lot of OB to contend with. Once the paths join, everything to the right of this one gobbles you up and adds a stroke. Making sure to attack and land within the circle with a nice, easy mid-range will keep you in play for that birdie. Hole 16 is a par 3 at 181 feet, and this one really is pick your own adventure. With so many trees to contend with, the main line here is down the middle with a nice shot that works a little bit of the ground play and tries to nestle under the basket. Hole 17 is a par 3 at 229 feet, and it's chain chasing time. This one's wide open, and you got both the left side and the right side to be able to attack this one for an either ace or birdie. Hole 18 is a par 4 at 319 feet and is rounding out the round. Just landing shy of the bike path here, you'll be able to attack into the forest for that birdie. Landing too far right or left and you'll really pinch yourself off, but airing on the left still gives you a lane to attack. And that's a wrap on North Valley. 18 birdie-hungry holes packed with risk-reward lines and chain-teasing shots. If you enjoyed the flyovers and hole breakdowns, smash that like button and subscribe for more course previews. And hit the bell so you never miss a round. Keep carving those fairways.